Let's go to story. Matariki Park. Let's go. Now, I know we have a bunch of other missions to do, and we do have a lot of missions that require different kinds of loadouts. So I'm gonna have to see what other animals we actually have living there. Oh yeah, and we need to check out the cookbook to get inspiration for our next. We're gonna do that in a minute. First, I need to check out my other missions. We're definitely not gonna find wild boars or wild pigs over there. These goats need to be harvested in Puyamoya, so otherwise it wouldn't be a problem. We do have goats in the highlands. We do have tars in the highlands. The ones that I'm interested in are the ones for which we need the bow, shotgun, and so on. So we have the guinea fowl, pheasants, hares, rabbits, ducks, and such. Okay. Which of the tier 1 animals are actually living here? Hares, rabbits, geese, pheasants. Definitely not the pheasants, but I'm gonna mark them anyways. So we do have a few hares in the highlands. And we do have a few ducks that are flying over the highlands. Hares and ducks. Hares and ducks. Okay, first of all, let's get rid of all of these again. We just want our elk. Hares and ducks. Ducks would be with a crossbow. And hares would also be with a crossbow. Okay, so that means we're bringing a crossbow. We are definitely bringing a crossbow. We can also use that for the chamois to minimize meat loss, so that's good. Crossbow buffed in Apex, please. Yes, thank you. I'll take the one with the higher magnification. We don't need this one. I don't think we're gonna have to call anything else though. So let's keep it as is for now. Let's pick up our next mission for the main story.
I assume the mystery guest was a success?
Yeah, Jackie's probably the best person I could have asked for.
Glad to hear it. She's crashing at one of the cabins far from the lodge and wants to sleep straight away. If you don't want to get out of shape, I have a suggestion. Would you kindly deliver something for me? It's not meat though. I'm in the antler business.
Antler business?
I make chandeliers out of them. And I've heard there's a herd of sambar deer with beautiful black antlers. I must get my hands on them.
So you write and create chandeliers as a side hustle.
Another unexpected fun fact about your favorite author.
Actually, not that unexpected. I always thought you had some hunting experience. That short story of yours where the antlers start to grow out of the old man's body? The description of the antler's structure, the way they merge with the human bones, the level of detail is insane.
Well, thank you. My #1 fan. Can I send you the location? I'll even throw in some Manuka honey to sweeten the deal.
Manuka? Isn't that like the gold dust of the honey world? I'm in.
Great. I'll send you the location.
I can already picture the slow roasted venison meat, glazed in honey.
Alright, we are not going to go for the sambar right now. We are going to actually Actually, it doesn't matter what we do for our missions right now. What matters is that we get working on those elk. Elk drink from 9 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So a lot of them will already be on their way to their drinking zones. To the way on their resting zones. It's a bit inconvenient. I think I might actually do a bit of the main story first, actually. I know I said we're not gonna go after somebody here, but this might actually be the best thing to do right now, because then we can spend some time on this and on the next mission that we get from that with Jackie. And by the time we're done with that, it should be 1 p.m. So we can go after our after the Rocky Mountain elk at their resting zones. So yeah, let's start with that. We're gonna approach this from over here, because we could go from here, but the wind is going south, so that's not exactly great. Do we have any animals on the map? Only tar. Wow. That's incredibly useful. Where do we have the tar? I must have found a need zone for them somewhere. The question is where? Oh, up there. Okay. Right. So we're gonna start over here. We're gonna go up to here. And they gotta be somewhere in this area. Now, the heartbreaking thing about this mission is there is actually a 5-star Samba deer in that mission. There's always a 5-star Samba deer that spawns in that herd. And when these missions first launched... Hello? When these missions first launched, there was a bug that made mission animals respawn. So you could actually use that 5-star animal for the mission and for the 5-star campsite task. But ever since that bug has been fixed, you unfortunately can't do that anymore. The 5-star does not count for the side mission. So with a heavy heart, we are going to shoot him. We're going to shoot him from up close, and we're just gonna have to be happy with that. We don't need these guys here. We do need boars and pigs in Rotohoari, not over here. So right now I don't care if we spook these guys. We are going to pick up the drink zones though. And we do still have a bunch of animals that we need to shoot in general, so we are going to approach this slower than we did with our black bears. With our black bears we were very much just rushing from one place to the next, but here we actually have a chance of running into animals that we need. So we're going to be a bit more methodical here. We're going to stop after every 50 meters. To listen for animals, because we do still need whitetails and fallows and basically all the birds and all the hares and rabbits, which we can also find over here, so it's actually not a bad idea for us to be a little more restrained here. I do know, for example, that there are some Sitka deer drinking around this area, around this river, and we do still need Sitka deer, so we might be able to get one of those. I do know we have whitetails in this area, and we need whitetails. But most of all, we need to get those somebody here. Yeah, go ahead, Spook. And we do really need to get some more animals on the map because right now our map is incredibly empty. Oh, that's a Seeker deer. We do need Seekers. Not sure I want to go out of my way for that right now, especially since the wind is against us, so that's inconvenient. That's just the same boar again. Just gonna keep on moving along the river. Until we get to the 450 meter point, unless we hear our Zombardier over here first. Whitetail. We do need whitetail. Drinking somewhere over here, I guess. $220 to $240. What are you? Not the ones that we're looking for. That's what you are. Can I see my somebody already? I can't. There's the boar, so the whitetail has got to be further behind. $120 to $140. Let's go. Let's see what we. Oh, that's a Seeker. Those are definitely Seeker. For the Seeker, I need a hard shot, right? Zero type by dilemma. Yeah. Seeker deer, single shot, hard. Okay. Let's call. Let's call and let's see if we can get a low fitness male Seeker for a hard shot. The whitetail is over there. And then we have the boar over there, which we don't need at least. Oh, we have... Oh no, wait, those were not sea-cat deer, those were fallow deer. Okay. My bad. I thought they were sea-cats. That's because I didn't see one with the antlers. I just saw the female. Saw the dappled female and thought, oh yeah, that's a sea-cat. No, those are fallow. Okay, in that case... In that case, let's take the rattleback and go for the whitetail, because I do know that we also need a whitetail. From 100 meters or less. So with a little bit of luck, we might be able to get either a whitetail deer from 100 meters or less, or we might be able to get a mature whitetail deer under 2 stars, both of which we need for the mission. We'll see how it goes. And then we can still look for our somebody here. Right now the question is, do we have a deer coming in? I think the whitetails are over there. But I don't see any movement. Oh no, wait, there. But that is not a... That is not an approach from a caller. They are down there by those bushes. The question is, can I lure one of them or not? And I think the answer is not, because they don't seem to be interested. Okay, in that case, no deer for us just yet. Gonna keep on going, and we're gonna keep on looking for our samba deer. The boar can go alert, I don't care. The fallow deer have spooked, I don't care about that either. Oh, that's a sika. And we have spooked a lot of things right now. We have spooked some smaller deer, but not the deer that we need, so that's fine. There's still some whitetails over there, which I don't need right now. Not when I have a sika deer over there somewhere. Gonna try to get out of these bushes and see if I can lure those sika. Oh, there's a European rabbit. But I need enough I need a bow for the rabbit, not a crossbow. Fuck. Well, there goes that plan. Can definitely hear them though. Ah, the cicada is over there. Somewhere. There we go. So we're gonna start with... Hang on, where was he? I know I just saw him. Am I going crazy? Oh, there he is. There. Right, let's start with the cicada. Are you low fit or are you not? He is not. At least he doesn't respond. Gonna try one more time. And if not, then we're just gonna mark the rabbit zone here. And then we're gonna move on to our samba deer. Because we won't be able to shoot those rabbits. We don't have the right weapon with us. No, he doesn't care. He is not low fit. Alright. Hey bunnies, how's it going? You're so lucky that I don't need you guys right now, that I don't have the right weapon with me. Alright.